story on what happened yesterday because this story happened yesterday, but I'm gonna finish it up during the day. We got the day off of shooting, and because the producers is like, yo, we need a break. These girls, they driving us crazy, and they not even acting crazy for us. They acting crazy for you, and it's like we just need a break. So we get a day off, so I get to spend a lot of time with Selena and Demi and all that. So let me tell y'all a story that happened yesterday, and it goes a little something like this. So I'm gonna tell y'all everything that happened after we came from the set. Well, after I came from the set. So when I came from the set, I went straight home. I got some food from the market, and Selena had like her record company and all the people that's with her, like her team, in my house. And I wasn't mad because she told me that they were coming. So she was sitting down at the table. She's like, "Good, my baby's here." So she's like, "Come on in the living room, baby." So I come in the living room and Selena like, "This is my fiance," and they like, "Well, who? So when was you going to tell us that you was getting married?" So she was like, "Well, I didn't think I had to tell y'all, and please don't go running your mouth. This is something that y'all need to take to your graves. Do not go telling the press. Do not go telling anybody what I'm about to tell y'all." So they're like, "Okay." So she's like, "Okay, I'm getting married. Um, we're getting married this weekend." They're like, "This weekend?" So Selena like, "Did I stutter? I said this weekend. I'm pregnant." So they're like, "You're pregnant?" I mean, we could the press will eat that up. So she like, "Didn't I just tell you that you can't run your mouth? Didn't I just say that to you? I literally just said that shit to you." "Yes, I'm pregnant, but I want a quiet pregnancy. I don't want all of the fucking damn tabloids in my business. I want a quiet pregnancy. I want a peaceful pregnancy, okay? I want a peaceful wedding. I don't want anybody in my business, especially in my love life. They ruin everything." So they like, "Okay, okay, we won't say anything." So she like, "I have a title for my new album, and it's called Tupac's Son." So they're like, "Why Tupac's Son? Why do you want it to be called that?" So Selena was like, "Because there's a reason why I want it to be called that, and you don't have to question me, and I don't have to answer you. Just know that I will be working on music very soon, and that is the title of my album." So she like, "That's really all I had to say to y'all. But for right now, if that's what I'm doing right now, y'all want to know what I've been doing and why I haven't been returning y'all phone calls. This is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm going to be doing for a little while. So y'all can let yourselves out." So all I remember is they all leave out, and me and Selena talking. She's like, "Ain't you excited for this weekend, baby?" I'm like, "I'm excited, baby." She's like, "And we're gonna be married." I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna be married." She's like, "It's gonna be me and you against the world, baby. Me and you and our daughter and the baby in the stomach." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "We're gonna be a real family, David." I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna be a real family." She's like, "It's something I always wanted." I'm like, "I know, baby. I know everybody always want their own family. I know, honey." So all I remember is that we made love, and I fucked her brains out, and I mean she ate and then she took some medicine and she went to bed. And then I had to take care of my daughter and feed my daughter and play with my daughter. And then Selena's mother took over from there, and I left out and I told her mother that I was gonna make some runs. So I went to go see Demi Lovato, and Demi Lovato she was in her hotel room, just looking at TV and eating and stuff with her friends. So I had I got a key from Demi. Demi gave me a key, like an extra key, like when I come there, I don't have to knock or nothing. I could just come right in. So I just came in there, and Demi was like, "Okay, y'all gotta go." So they all getting up, all of her friends getting up, and they leaving out. And Demi like, "That's good that y'all not fucking starting an argument or a damn scene when I tell y'all that y'all gotta leave." So she like, "Hey baby." I'm like, "Hey girl." She's like, "So how did Selena take the news when you told her you weren't gonna marry her?" I'm like, I didn't necessarily tell her yet." So she like, "What you mean you didn't necessarily tell her yet?" So I'm like, "Well, baby, I don't think it's the right time to tell her yet." She's like, "Well, what do you mean? You love me, don't you?" When you in my pussy, what are you saying? You saying I love you. So if you love me and you doing all this stuff to me and you nutting inside of me, obviously you trying to put a baby in me too. So you don't want to let me go, right? I'm like, no, Demi. She like, so why won't you just tell her that you chose me? I'm like, Demi, it's not that easy. She like, how isn't it? I'm like, because I love her the same way I love you, and it's very hard to say no to her, just like it's very hard to say no to you. So she like, so you can't decide. I'm like, Demi, I just need more time. She like, no, you don't. David, come here. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't like the way you was acting at that fucking scene. She like, what? I'm like, I don't like the way you was acting on the movie set. So she was like, I'm sorry, David. That shit caught me off guard. That fucking news caught me off guard. It pissed me off. I'm like, okay. She's like, and then that fucking Joey bitch up there fucking up her lines on purpose, just really being a bitch. So I'm like, okay, baby, I get what you're saying. She's like, just imagine if I told you some shit like that. That shit will fuck your head up. Like, come on now. Like, it traumatized me when you said that you was getting married to that bitch this weekend. Like, David, if you marry her, I already told you what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm telling you, David, I have ways of finding out shit. I have ways of knowing shit before it happens. So if you marry her and then you don't tell me, I'm going to find out anyway, David. I will find the fuck out. So I'm like, okay. She was like, and then if I find out and you don't tell me, if you don't tell me on your own and I find out on my own, just imagine what the fuck I'm gonna do to her if I find out by myself. I'm like, okay, baby, I get the picture. She like, you're not gonna get the picture until I've ruined her whole fucking face. I'm like, okay, baby. I'm like, how is you and Christine Aguilera? She's like, we cool. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't fucking talk to her after the shit that happened at the fucking damn hotel. Like, she not even in here. She checked the fuck out. She went to another damn state. She did her show and she left. She's not here no more. So, and she got to promote her fucking album. So she's not really here anymore. Has she been texting you? I'm like, yeah, she been texting me. She like, okay, and she know, and you know why she's doing that? Cause I'm nowhere near that bitch. So since I'm not nowhere near her, she's trying to be smart and evil and text you and try to get with you again, knowing that I told her to stay the fuck away from you. See, that's what bitches do. But it's okay because if I see her ass again, because it's another event coming up, and I will run into that bitch. And I mean, I might not beat the shit out of her ass right in public, but I will catch her ass alone. And when I do, cause see on camera, you can't really act out your character. You gotta act like what people expect you to act like on camera. But when I get that bitch alone, and I will get that bitch alone, she will be no more good. You might as well, you know what, David? Why don't you call her up real quick? Just call her up. So I'm like, so I call her up. And she like, so did you get any of my texts, David? I've been trying to call you. So I'm like, yeah, Christina. So Demi just snatched the phone. She like, look here, bitch. Look here. Stop fucking with my damn man. I told you stay away from him. Didn't I tell you that? That ass whooping was not enough for you. So now when I see you at that event that's coming up in a few weeks, bitch, you better not be alone. I can't fuck your ass up on camera, but I can do it when we not in fucking public, and I can do it when we not in front of every damn body. And I swear you better not be alone, bitch. Cause if your ass alone, you know I'ma fuck your ass up. So you want to keep calling David and texting him and trying to be a damn bitch. I'm telling you, girl. You don't want to do this shit to yourself, so you got a chance now to let that shit go. Now, I'm telling you, if he tell me again that you still keeping in contact with him, girl, you know that event coming up. You better fucking back the fuck out and say that you had something to do. I'm telling you, because if I see you, I'm not going to let your ass out my sight. Huh, you bitch. So she hang up the phone. She like, I can't believe that 40-year-old fucking bitch still trying to come on to you. She's a fucking damn Kruger. So I'm like, all right, baby. She like, that bitch. So I'm like, okay. So me and Demi, we eating, room service food and we kissing. I'm like, girl, I love you. She like, and let me tell you something. I love you too. I'm like, you my baby. She's like, yeah. So she was like, yeah. So I'm like, look, baby. I know it's hard for me to decide who I want to be with, but girl, you know that I want to be with you. She's like, and so why don't you just be with me? You know that I can do you right. So she's like, David, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what? She like, I flew in some doctors, David, because you remember when I said I was having a funny fucking feeling that I'm gonna be a mother soon to your baby. I'm like, yeah. She was like, well, these doctors are not like ordinary doctors. These doctors are like, they specialize on like, like doing examinations like x-rays on your egg and your uterus to see if any sperm hit the egg or if it's a chance that you're going to get pregnant or if you are pregnant. So these doctors that I flew in, they were females and they were checking my egg, and I've been telling them that I've been having sex a lot with my boyfriend, and he haven't been, taking his dick out. He has been coming inside of me. So I just want to know if his sperm hit my egg. So they did the x-rays, they did all that shit here, and they got the test backs, they got the results back like right away. They did it all in the room right here. They did it all right here. And David, your sperm hit my egg. I'm like, what you mean? She like, do I gotta spell it out for you, David? I'm fucking pregnant. And I'm like, you pregnant? She's like, yes, it's days, but they already said that it's there. The sperm hit the fucking egg, David. You created a life inside of me. So I'm pregnant. I'm like, and these doctors found this shit out in days. So she like, David, yes, I told you what they are. They did the x-ray to see if anything hit it. And yes, David, your sperm hit my shit. So I'm like, okay, so you pregnant? She's like, yes, David, I'm pregnant. I'm very fucking early, but I'm pregnant. And I told my mother. So she knows that I'm pregnant too. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, yeah, you might want to stop fucking all these other girls, David. Because now you got two celebrity girls, she's like two major big celebrity girls pregnant. You got Selena Gomez knocked up and you got me knocked up too. So I'm like, okay. She's like, so you got three babies now. So you really got to decide who you want to be with, David, because I am carrying your fucking baby now. I'm like, she's like, and I don't care how crazy the shit sound. She was like, I don't care how creepy the shit sound, David, or how fucking weird the shit sound, David. It's in there. They did the test right here. I seen them as they was doing the x-rays on my uterus and in my egg. I seen it, and they showed me the sperm inside of my fucking egg. They showed it. I'm like, so you seen it? She's like, yeah, I looked at it. I was looking at it on the screen, on the computer screen. They showed the sperm in there. It looked like two sperms too. It looked like you having twins. So I don't know, David. I think, yeah, they said it looked like it's twins. It looked like it's twins. Like it hit that egg, David. And they said it looked like it's two sperms in there, and it hit it. It hit it, and it hit it hard. So I'm like, oh shit. So she like, yeah, it's in there. And you might want to tell your little bitch that. I'm like, okay. She's like, so David, so now it shouldn't be so hard to make a decision. And I didn't make it up. And you can ask my friends because they was in the room when this was happening. They were all right in the room with me. I'm like, they were in here. She's like, yeah, when they was doing it, they were all in the room. I'm like, oh shit. So Demi, you pregnant? She's like, yes, David, I'm pregnant. I'm like, wow. She like, and it seems to me like it's two sperms in there, so it looks like I'm having twins, and they're yours. So what do you got to say about it? I'm like, yeah, I'm happy, baby. She's like, yeah, it caught you off guard, didn't it? Kind of like what you did at the movie set. So tell me how you feel, baby. I'm like, I feel like I feel happy. Baby, I want you to keep them. She's like, I'm definitely going to fucking keep the babies, David. I just want to know that I'm always going to be in your life. I'm like, you my baby, you my girl. I don't want to see you with no other niggas. She's like, and you not. I promise you, you not. So There's more to the story, so stay tuned, y'all.